Hey guys, welcome to Mara's Junk. I am Mara, and today we're going to be slamming on some loaded shrimp nachos. Let me give you guys a close-up before we get started because I'm starving. I'm ready to eat. So let me give you guys a quick little close-up. I have a couple shrimp on the side, and if I can focus, there we go. Alright, so in my nachos, I have regular nachos. I also have some flaming hot Doritos in here. I have shrimp, of course. I have some shredded Mexican style cheese. I also have some queso drizzled on top, like white queso, and taco sauce. I also have sour cream. I have some ranch. I have guacamole. I have a mango tomato salsa, well, a mango tomato pico, some black beans, lettuce, and some couple pieces of sushi on the side. I had a lot more sushi, but it didn't make it up here to my plate. The shrimp barely made it because my daughter can smash some sushi and shrimp. So she had shrimp tacos for lunch. The babies had regular tacos, and she also wanted some of my sushi. So yeah. I also have some lemon water. Let's get started. So y'all, I had 2 videos recorded for you guys the past 2 weeks, and they've all been a disaster. Complete disaster. Like, oh my gosh. When I say disaster, the first video was cool. I could have uploaded it, but I looked a mess, which I don't care if I really look a mess because it's real life. I'm not about to get on here in front for nobody. But I looked a mess, and I was very sad in that video. So here's some sushi. It's just like a regular a regular shrimp avocado roll. And then the second video I recorded for you guys, I thought I charged my camera battery, so it must have not have been plugged into the wall all the way. Because when I had my whole setup popping, I sat down, put the turn the camera on, and it was already, the battery was already at red. I was so salty. So then I tried recording on my phone, and when I was done and I went back to edit the video, it was like pure static. Like you could hear me, but then you could also hear static. So, I don't know. It was a disaster, and I couldn't fix the audio. Oh, so this is a flaming hot. I know I suck at trying to get that thing to focus. That's the worst, man. And people don't know, like, these mukbangs require a lot of work. Not just mukbangs, but creating content, period. Like, there's so much that goes into it. Like, You forget to turn the mic on. You forget to turn your lighting on. Like, you just forget to do something, or you lose the footage. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Man, when you hungry, not hungry, I guess when you hungry, or you eating a bomb meal, some nice ice cold water. Mm. I don't even know where to begin. I did put these in the oven, that's why they like not falling apart, because they was in the oven. Here's a buffalo. I said buffalo. A flaming hot Dorito. This queso with the guac is so good. Mm. I was low-key struggling to make it to the video because I don't have as much energy today. As I did yesterday. Like yesterday, I woke up in such a good mood. It was a wonderful, wonderful day for me. Probably got stuff on my face. But I woke up at 5 o'clock, and all last week, all I could think about was how I wanted to do some spring cleaning. Sometimes you just have to chew with your mouth open with sushi, because just to like get the feel of every flavor, and it's so creamy. The avocado with it, bomb. And so, like I was saying, all week all I could think about is how I wanted to do like some spring cleaning and like just deep clean my house. And so Saturday morning, yesterday, I woke up at 5 o'clock because I just couldn't sleep anymore. It might be like, I don't think I have pregnancy insomnia, but I think I low-key do. And so I woke up at 5 o'clock and I started in the basement. I had some orders for my business that I needed to finish up. So first I started with the order for my business, because usually my post office closes at 12, but I don't know why they closed later yesterday. Or maybe it's different at certain times. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember like before, when I was going to ship a package on a Saturday, they closed at like 11 or 12. And then so when I woke up yesterday to see like, you know, the direction I needed to go for this order, I checked in. It said it closed at 2, and so I go to 2 different post offices because I'm like right smack dab in the middle of both locations. So either I could go to either or. So one closed at 2 and one closed at 3, which was like perfect. So got up, did what I needed to do for that order. And then, like, as far as getting it prepped before I was ready to go ship it off later in the day, then I started cleaning my craft area. I have I have like 3 different stations for my business. So I just basically just cleaned the basement, reorganized. Then I went upstairs and I did the kitchen, and our pantry needed to be like purged. So I did the kitchen and the pantry, the cabinets, like the spice cabinets, the cups, just like all the other stuff that was just thrown. So reorganized everything. And then by then I was done. I don't mean like done cleaning, but I mean like my body was starting to shut down. Yesterday, once I was done, I started having real bad sciatica pains, and to me it's not like really painful, but I could feel it in my butt, and then my leg will give out to where I can't walk. So I could barely walk yesterday. So that's what I mean when I was done. So, and I still had such a great attitude. I didn't even need a nap yesterday. Like, I wasn't like in the mood to take a nap. Not really in the mood, but I wasn't sleepy like right now. When I'm done with this mukbang, I will probably go to sleep because I feel a little tired. But yesterday I just had so much energy and I was in such a good mood. And today I woke up kind of weird. I don't know if I woke up weird today because I didn't really have I didn't wake up with like a purpose. Like, like yesterday I woke up with like the purpose to get X, Y, and Z done. Today I didn't really have like any type of motivation to like do anything. I pre-planned, so I don't know if that was like why I woke up so like funky. I wasn't in a bad mood, but it was just like your type vibe a little bit. Like, I just didn't wake up with the same enthusiasm as I did yesterday. And today, I'm just mad tired. But, I mean, that could just be from pregnancy up and down. It's like, every day is not going to be perfect. Because I'm growing a whole nother life inside of me. And God knows what the heck is going on in there. But that's why I'm like, I wish I worked from home. Like, I wouldn't say I wish I was a stay-at-home mom because I still would want my own income. But I see the importance of being able to be a stay-at-home mom. I know it's not easy, but I don't like not being able to. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. If I'm breathing heavy or if it seems like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. Pregnancy things, but I don't like how I'm not able to tend to my home. Like, Monday through Friday when I go to work, my job is very demanding, it's very stressful, it's very toxic, it's just not good vibes at all. So I don't have any, once I get off work, I don't have any energy to come home and like tend to my house the way I want to. The only it's hard for me to talk and eat. Because my breathing is compromised. But I don't like that I have to wait until the weekend, pretty much Saturday and Sunday, to like actually give my house some TLC. Because during the week, there's no way. Once I get off work, I am so exhausted, like mentally and physically. And sometimes emotionally, because like not last week but the week before, I almost had like, I felt like I was gonna have a mental breakdown at work because of the treatment that goes on in my work environment. I was like so stressed, and it just made me like, I don't know. Y'all know, if y'all ever been in a toxic environment, like it's stressful. So Monday through Friday, I don't have that type of energy to come home and just pour love into my house the way that I want to, and that irritates me because home life is one thing that's very important to me. I don't like that I'm not able to tend to my house the way that I would want to, because I hate clutter. I hate when things are disorganized. I hate it. Like, absolutely hate it. It's really hard for me to function in dysfunction. And so I'm starting to see and feel how important it is to position yourself to be able to be a stay-at-home mom. You know, if you're blessed enough to be in a situation where you could be a stay-at-home mom and possibly not even be bringing in your own income, or if you're able to, you know, work from home, whatever that may look like for you, and still, you know, bring in an income and also be able to take care of your home, your kids, whatever is in your home that needs to be taken care of. Because wait until the weekend to tend to my home is whack. Because now that it's getting warmer outside, it's getting sunny. I live in Ohio, so we're transitioning into spring. No more depressing winter. Like, there's gonna be times where on the weekends where I want to take the kids somewhere or just be out and about, period. Man, I ain't gonna be thinking about deep cleaning my house. And if we're out and about, by the time we come back home, it's gonna be late. Really ain't gonna be thinking about cleaning the house. And then here comes Sunday. And Sundays I like to relax, like, because I got to go to work the next day. Yeah, I cannot breathe. So yeah. That's that. And that on that. It's weird because my nose isn't stuffy, but it's like, it's in my bra. Like, it's just, I don't know. Pregnancy. I don't know what it is, but I can't breathe. What have you guys been I feel like I need an oxygen tank. What have you guys been watching? So recently I watched, oh my gosh, I Care a Lot. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it already, but I won't put any spoiler alerts in here just in case you haven't seen it. But when I say I was mad the entire movie, I was mad the entire movie. And the ending was literally one of the best endings I have ever seen in my life, because I kid you not, I had an attitude. I was yelling at the TV. I was so mad. I was so mad. Like, I would have, if that ending didn't end the way it did, I would have literally gave that movie a 1 out of 5 stars, because that's how mad I was. The main character will piss you off so bad. Ugh. That mango salsa is good. Or mango pico. But yeah, she'll make you so mad. Old boy came through for the one time at the end of the movie. I was so relieved. I was so happy. I was happy. What else did I watch? I watched, I think it's called Behind Her Eyes. Y'all, I'm not full. It's just my, like, I can't breathe. Behind Her Eyes. I liked it, but I think the ending made me mad, because if they, okay, I'm thinking that the ending ended the way it did because they're going to have another season, which is cool. If it ended like that and there's not going to be another season, then I didn't like it, because it's like, it's all this build up and you're thinking, I'm not going to do a spoiler alert for this either, but you're thinking it's one thing, but it's really another, and then when you find out what that another is, it's done. And it's like, yeah, because I guess if the guy would have found out what was actually happening with his wife, then there really wouldn't have been a need for a second season. So I'm hoping that it ended the way it did, because there's a season 2 coming. But what else? I don't know if I talked about this in my last video or not. I also watched Firefly Lane and Bomb. Absolutely loved it. My coworker said it reminded her of Beaches. I've never seen Beaches, so for those of you who have seen Beaches and you like it, you liked it, go watch Firefly Lane. But I don't really know what I could compare it to, and it's like riding in cars with boys. Because it's about two best friends and then their life journey together. Together and separately, like, yeah. It's just mainly about two best friends. So it's like riding in cars with boys. But as far as like the friendship dynamic of how the show is, like, of course their lifestyles is not the same like in riding in cars with boys, but I guess, one of them ends up to be very successful. The other one, she's still successful, but she never really like pursued what she was passionate about. So yeah. When I first turned it on, I thought it was a movie, and I didn't pay attention. I just clicked on it because at the time that I clicked on it, it said it was number 1 on Netflix. And so, I just clicked on it, watched it. I didn't even pay attention that it was like a season thing. I just didn't pay attention. And so I watched the first episode, and when it cut off, I was so mad. Like, what? Are you kidding me? And then I realized that it was a season. I'm like, boom. Bet we're about to watch this second episode. I think I watched 3 episodes. I literally stayed up that night and watched 3 episodes. And I finished it in like 2 days. I'm going to put a piece of shrimp on top of this avocado. Actually, that has taco sauce on it. Bon appetit. That wasn't good because it had taco stuff on it. I also watched the Cecil Hotel. That pissed me off because I want to do a spoiler alert for this one because this story is so old. I'm sure a lot of people already know about it. So I was so mad that they had you thinking that somebody murdered her, which I honestly don't think she killed herself. So the whole time they had you thinking somebody murdered her and like what happened, blah, blah, blah. This big old climax. For them to just basically say that she climbed into a water tank on top of a hotel and killed herself, and they found her butt booty ass naked with her clothes off, floating in a water tank on top of the hotel. And there were people this one couple from overseas. I don't want to get where they're from wrong, because some people get offended by that, but they are from overseas. They're not from the United States, and they was coming to visit, and they were complaining that the water was brown, and come to find out the water was brown because there's a dead body in the water tank. Now, I don't think she killed herself. Like, I don't know if they didn't release her, because they be lying and say this happened to her, but that's not what the autopsy really revealed. Like, you can't go back just because it's public record and it's been shown that XYZ happened to her. Like, you really don't know, because stuff be so rigged these days. And so I don't think she killed herself. She did have bipolar. I seen one person on YouTube say that she had type 1. I guess there's two different types of bipolar, and I guess she had the worst one. She didn't regularly, I don't know why I can't say that. She didn't consistently take her medications, and I guess they were saying she was having manic episodes. And the one thing that I will say is that I don't trust that manager. I want to say, I can't remember if she was manager for 8+ years, 10+ years, or like 20. But it was definitely more than 8 years that she was manager in this hotel that had a very high murder rate. Like, how sick, like, you need money that bad that you agree to stay in an environment where people are literally dying almost every month, and you got serial killers staying there, and it just looked nasty. Like, how are you fighting for that type of environment? Like, it ain't like she fought for it and she tried to make some huge difference. She raised some type of organization to pour money into the hotel. Well, if she did, they didn't say that on the documentary. And there was a few moments where she was laughing, and I'm just looking at her like, bitch, ain't nothing funny. Like, you're being interviewed because somebody passed away in your hotel, in your establishment, and you think this shit is funny. Like, not that she was laughing directly at her death, but she was just laughing at, like, the Cecil Hotel period, like, just the nature of what goes on. And like, there's not shit funny about, it's not funny. Like, that just was not a laughing matter. And there was no, I don't care if you just, I don't know, something wrong with that manager. Something was off about her. She might just be an off person, period. But I didn't like her vibe. Like, I didn't like her vibe. She was very suspect. She was very weird. And if she she acted like she had no humanity for humans, because she just threw me off when she started laughing. And she did like a little chuckle, like, who gives a fuck that she died, because people die in this hotel all the time. Like, that's the type of energy she had. As I was drinking that, you know what I was thinking about? Fair lemonade. We usually have the Ohio State Fair. I wonder if they're gonna have it this year. I won't be taking my pregnant ass down there, but yeah. Fair lemonade bomb. They start shaking it and then get poured in a little cup with that green straw. That plastic cup with the lemons on the outside and then the little green. Oh, this shit be so good. And it be hot outside, but then it make you even more thirsty because the lemons be so tart. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should watch next, so like I said, I watched The Cecil Hotel, I watched Behind Her Eyes, I watched Firefly Lane, I watched I Care a Lot. Next, I think I'm about to watch Billie Holiday. I feel like I want to take a nap, but I probably won't take a nap. I'm about to go watch Billie Holiday. And what else is on my list to watch? Let me see. Oh, Jenny in Georgia. People were saying that was good. I haven't finished. I started the first 3 minutes of the first episode, but I hadn't finished it yet. Because I think it was like during the middle of the week. And like I said, I be sleepy as hell when I come home from work. So yeah, what did I say? I want to watch Billie Holiday. I want to watch Jenny in Georgia. And dang, Behind Her Eyes is number 8 still on. It's still trending on Netflix. And I Care a Lot. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what I should watch on like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, you know, any of that type of stuff, just let me know. Because lately there's been some good stuff on here. My mom keeps trying to get me to watch The Queen's Gambit, but there's just something about the cover that is just not, they didn't do a good job with the cover. The cover is beautiful because the girl who, like, she has, what is that, red hair, I don't know, ginger, I don't know what color hair that is, brown, ginger, maybe it's ginger, I don't know. She's gorgeous, but something about the cover of that just doesn't say click on me. Maybe because it's chess, I'm thinking it's about, I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, so I don't know if I want to take a nap or not. I feel like I need to. But it's just like so beautiful outside. The sun is shining, and if I take a nap, because we're still on the old time to where it gets dark at 5 o'clock. So it's like, dang, if I go to sleep, then I'll wake up, it's gonna no sunlight. So I might just force myself to stay up. I have to get some orders processed, started. I'll probably do that. I wanted to wash my hair, but I probably won't be able to do that today because my energy is down today. Like, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just tired. Like, I'm kind of exhausted today. So I might just have to rock a ponytail all this week and then wash it. Oh, I don't know, because my son's birthday is this week. So maybe I can wash it tomorrow, because my work day tomorrow is not going to be as bad, so I might not be as stressed out as I usually am. So I probably can just like put a mental note and plant that seed, like, you can wash your hair tomorrow, you know, like, you got this, you can do it. Just put your... So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully this video turns out A1 once I turn this camera off and I upload it to be edited and everything is cool, because like I said, the last 2 videos I recorded for y'all have been a complete disaster. I feel like there's something. Oops, wrong one. I tried to turn my camera on, y'all. Yeah, I thought there was stuff on my face. So like I said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully in my next video.